one thing I can tell you is a 7-Eleven in Asia is a Westerner's friend. There's these do burgers here. These burgers, you get this pork burger is pretty good. They have a chicken, a shrimp, which I haven't tried and I don't think I will. Chicken steak burger is pretty good, but a bit spicy. Fried egg pork burger, fried egg chicken burger. This is the main one I eat most of the time, but I do eat this spicy one too here and there. It's really good. You can put all these toppings on it. And you got your ketchups and your mayonnaises and your chili sauces and mustards and all. So that helps out pretty good. You can always get your milk here. 7-Elevens are everywhere. All these different hot dogs and sausages that the Thais really seem to eat a lot of. But these little ready-to-go meals are really awesome. They're 29 baht, so they're about $1, a little less than $1. So $1 American, you get this. They'll heat it, cook it, and everything for you. You can also grab these, the ham and cheese sandwiches, and they will grill them and make them just like the cover there, nice and hot for you. Same thing with any of these. You give them to them, they'll heat it for you. They even have the 7-Eleven burrito. So all of these are pretty good deal. Like I said, you got all of these meals down here, all different ones, rice, even seafood stuff. And they're all pretty decent. They're not bad to eat. Even these fruits. You can get like mango in a bag already done. There's some cakes. So, you know, it's pretty helpful. You have most of your sweet tooth stuff, your desserts. And you have a lot of chips, but just realize that a lot of the chips are not the same as American flavors. It's really hard to find a good barbecue sauce here, or barbecue, but extra barbecue. It's not really all the same like American barbecue, but it's pretty good. These are kind of just like the Lay's potato chips. I think that's what these are, just they say it different. But yeah, and then you get all your more weirder stuff that Americans aren't used to, like your shrimp chips and stuff like that. Some of them are pretty good, actually. And your seafood or seaweed stuff. And then you got these, which are your instant noodles. Be careful, some are spicy. Kind of look at the cover and tell if they're spicy. I said anything that looks like this is probably spicy. So now continuing, you got the cup of noodle type ones here. Just add hot water. So if you're hungry in the middle of the night, this is pretty good. And you have your different sauce things, you can make your own foods. They have a lot of stuff here, and they all pretty much have these individual rolls of toilet paper, which is really needed for us. I recommend carrying one of these in your backpack everywhere you go. And just know that. And if you can't get those, they always have these. So they're just as good. And all your nuts, remember, Americans eat up eat up your pistachios while you're here, because we know in America pistachios are expensive. You get a whole bag like this for, like here, this one's like 60 cents. Bag of pistachio nuts. In America, they're really expensive. So anyway, you have all these different nuts and different things. I got a couple that are my favorites. These are pretty decent, although I don't eat them that much here. But, pretty good. From what I'm understanding is this export is supposed to be one of the good beers. I don't drink, so I don't really know. Let's see, these Nesta Cafe things up here are pretty decent. I mean, they're not great coffee, but I mean, they're for a canned coffee. They're pretty good to have a shot in the morning. You don't have to have them refrigerated either. And all your waters, of course, 7 baht of water, stuff like that. So water's really cheap here. Your orange juices are not like American, but if you go to a few of the gourmet, like the gourmet supermarket, or you go to like Foodland and stuff, you can find Florida orange juice there. Real Florida orange juice. I was shocked. So it's there. And then of course, here's one thing you have here. Lipton iced tea, which I drink a lot. And I found there is a substitute. Some of the stores don't have Lipton. So I wouldn't, these teas I don't like, but And all of these I'm pretty mixed up with the green teas and stuff, but there's a different one. It's not at this store. I'll try to get you a video of it or something. But there's a different tea that tastes almost identical and looks almost identical to it, but it's made by some other Asian company. Here's your big seaweed chips. People like to eat seaweed here. Kind of an Asian thing. You don't see that much in the U.S. They like it. And yes, you can still get your slushy, Slurpee or whatever. 20 baht, so about 60 cents. Actually 19. So about 60 cents for a Slurpee here. It's a lot cheaper than in America, huh? So you get a 22-ounce Slurpee for 20 baht. So that's not a bad size. I got big hands too. And you get your big gulps and everything here. Not sure, it was at 25 baht, so under $1 for this big one. And a different coffee type, instant. A lot of instant coffee in Asia, but they have these little cups. I think I saw these in America before I left too. You get this, you just add water and you get a cup of coffee. Not bad. And like I said, you got all your dry milks or your boxed milk, so you don't have to cool it. Cooking oils and all that general stuff. All Asian cooking sauces. You can find peanut butter and jelly here. There's the jelly. Some of them have peanut butter. These butters are not, if you're thinking this is margarine, it may say it, but it's really not. This stuff's like some kind of oil. I don't know what it is. They say it's butter or margarine, but it's not. You can get eggs here, you can get rice here. These are the best send me, when you say send me, these are the best send me noodles right here. The ones everybody likes to eat. So they're pretty good. You get your detergents, your air fresheners, your cleaners. You know, 7-Eleven is really useful here in Asia. Maps, umbrellas, you know, all your different toothbrushes, pens, your magazines, pastries. There's bread here. And they even have bread, a lot of bread in Asia I found, where they cut off the edges for you, which is pretty cool. And bread's reasonably cheap here compared to the U.S. I mean, the loaf of bread here like this one's like 33 baht, and this is an expensive one, but I can get them for 20 baht, stuff like that, 60 cents for a loaf of bread. Here's your candy. Yes, most of your candies are here in Asia. You can get most of it. One of my favorites is actually not in this aisle, it looks like. Chocolate covered almonds. They have a good brand here. It's pretty decent. Oh, here they are. They moved them on me. Guess I was eating too many of them. But yeah, I eat these like crazy. They're less than $1 a piece. So I eat them like crazy. Then you got these pastries, all these pre-made sandwiches. Which if in America you can get these same kind of crazy. The sandwiches are a little different here, but same idea. And your ice creams. They're cheap, so grab yourself an ice cream if you want one. Yeah, they got Pringles here, although they taste a little different. They're not quite as thick. They're missing a little bit of that spice that we like in them. They just taste like a plain potato chip kind of fried. And so yeah, they have everything here. All the magazines. Oh, look at that one. A zoo. So yep, that's 7-Eleven in Bangkok. So you can use this, and this is a priceless place when you need to break 1,000 baht bill too. You come up here and you buy something for like 10 baht, like a bottle of water, and you break a 1,000 baht bill here. They can always break it. Then you have these. Here's your plug adapter. Now remember, you need a transformer for this if you're coming from America. You don't have a 220 setup like this, so you can't just plug your power into this and into the wall. You need a transformer too. lot of Americans will burn out what they have doing that without knowing, just grabbing that, thinking that that's going to do everything. That's just a plug adapter. You actually need the transformer too. I'll explain that in one of my other videos to help you come into Asia. And hopefully it will help you get through things much easier. And look at this, we even have dolls here. There's some Barbie type dolls. Not Barbie though. But, and you got some feminine hygiene products and stuff here too. Alright, so I think that pretty much covers it. That should let you know pretty much a little bit about 7-Eleven. Great place to cool off in the AC too on a really hot day. Just jump in here and sit on the floor. I don't care. I've done it and cool off. Alright.